My name is Lindsay Lehr. I am the Managing Director of Payments and Commerce Market Intelligence, or PCMI, and we're a global research firm dedicated to the payments industry. Great question. Money transfer operators in the U.S. play a crucial role for P2P payments. They've been their primary role for decades. And I see that evolving in two ways. Firstly, to increasingly specific niche corridors. As we become more globalized, we need to move money to all corners of the earth. And the largest corridors, US, Mexico, India, Nigeria, China, they're well taken care of, but maybe to Ghana or Sierra Leone or Pakistan or Bangladesh maybe aren't as well covered. So increasingly niche opportunities for P2P. But then I also see a big movement towards payouts for all different types of money movement, for the gig economy, for the freelance economy, for the creator economy, which is essentially in many ways similar to a P2P payment, works in a lot of the same fashion. So for small business money movement, there's just increasing diversity and niche opportunities that these players can satisfy. Yeah, I couldn't say for sure, but I definitely see growing interest and focus on cross-border payments of all kinds. And now that we are all back to meeting in person, there's kind of this pent-up demand to network, to be together, to brainstorm, to innovate. And so I definitely see a possibility for that. I believe CBDCs might be an answer to that. Sure that governments would like for that to be the case. We see some protocols and some pilots already in place between Brazil and Colombia, for example, between China and the UAE. More on the wholesale level for right now. I think that will trickle down to retail over time. But central banks essentially want to maintain control and sponsor this cross-border money movement. And so they're likely the ones to solve it first. Well, at PCMI, we've spent the last 12 months intensively studying real-time payment schemes, mostly developed by central banks, because these have really revolutionized a lot of local payment systems, primarily Brazil, India, and we see this spreading all over the world. And the reason it's so revolutionary is because it's mandated in many cases, and it's subsidized low-cost payments from the government. And so those two factors together are a recipe for huge disruption and revolution of a domestic scheme. And that is starting to bleed over into cross-border payments. We're already seeing it take place in Southeast Asia. We're seeing it a little bit in Latin America. FedNow is talking about cross-border payments in Europe. We're starting to see that be more of a reality. And those real-time payment rails pave the way also for open banking, which makes money better able to flow seamlessly domestically and also across borders eventually. So the combination of interoperable real-time payments and open banking, we're only in early stages and we haven't even really scratched the surface of what they can do. So my experience with IPR has been wonderful, even from the organization of the event. Very professional, very kind. This event itself has been a wonderful opportunity to meet with new people, learn. The quality of the speakers, the quality of the presentations has been really there. And what I'm feeling from IPR is really a passion for the industry and a very human-centered feeling and approach to global payments, which is not something you get at every event. So I've really appreciated my time here.